Question number 15. A contract on construction job specifies a penalty for delay of completion beyond a certain date as follows. See, some construction work is given on contract basis. If a contractor takes more than agreed time to complete the work, he will have to pay the penalty to the owner of the building, let us say. How much penalty he has to pay and how he has to pay? Rupees 200 for the first day. If he is 1 day late in finishing the job, he has to pay 200 rupees penalty. If he is 2 days late, then he has to pay rupees 250 for the second day. If he is late by 3 days in finishing the work, then contractor has to pay 300 for the third day, rupees 300 for the third day. Like this, for every day late, the contractor has to pay 50 rupees additional penalty starting from 200 for the first day. Okay. The penalty for each succeeding day being rupees 50 more than for the preceding day, how much money the contractor has to pay, how much money the contractor has to pay as penalty, if he has delayed the work by 30 days, Understood? If one contractor has to finish the job in 1 year of time, due to some reason if he is not able to finish that, then for every day he has to pay the penalty as 200, 250, 300 and so on. For every 1 day delayed, his penalty will be increased by 50 rupees. So can you tell what is the AP here? Solution. Given, you write directly AP here. Given AP equal to 200, 250, 300 dash 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 dash. Okay. What is N here? 30. Because contractor may delay by 30 days. In that case, how much will be the penalty you have to calculate? What is A? 200. What is A2? 250. What is D? 250 minus 200. That is equal to 50. Yes, good. Using Sn equal to n by 2 into the bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d. 30 by 2 into the bracket 2 into 200 plus 30 minus 1 into 50. So 15 into 400 plus 29 into 50.
After the break, I forgot to press the record button. So I will just explain the remaining part of the solution here. 15 into 400 plus 29 into 50 is 1450. If we add 400 and 1450, we'll get 1850. So 1850 into 15, if we multiply, we get 27750. So for 30 days, the contractor will have to pay a penalty of rupees 27750. Question number 16. A sum of rupees 700 is to be used to give 7 cash prizes to students of a school for their overall performance. If each prize is rupees 20 less than its preceding price, find the value of each of the prizes. Solution. Given number of prizes here will become the total number of terms in AP. So we have to take n equal to 7. The cash to be distributed is rupees 700. So we'll take Sn as 700. And each price is 20 less than its preceding price. So D becomes minus 20. If we take the first cash price as rupees A, then the second cash price will be A plus D, but D is minus 20. Therefore, A plus D will be equal to A plus minus 20, that is equal to A minus 20. Using Sn formula, Sn equal to n by 2 into the bracket 2A plus n minus 1 into D. In place of Sn, we will write 700. N is 7. So in place of n by 2, we will write 7 by 2. A we don't know, we have to calculate. So we will keep A as it is. So 2 into A plus n minus 1 is 7 minus 1 into D is minus 20. If we simplify this, we can cancel 7 1 ja, 700 ja. So 100 equal to 1 by 2 into the bracket 2A plus 6 into minus 20 we get. If we transfer 2 on LHS, we get 100 into 2 equal to 2A minus 6 into minus 20 is minus 120. Now 100 into 2, 200. bringing minus 120 from RHS to the LHS, we get plus 120. So A will be now equal to 320 upon 2 when we transfer the coefficient of A to the LHS. So first term becomes 160, or the first cash price becomes rupees 160. Now remaining 6 prices may be calculated by subtracting 20 from 160 and then subtracting 20 from 140 and so on. So all the 7 prices are like this: 160, 140, 120, 100, 80, 60 and 40 in rupees. Question number 18. A spiral is made up of successive semicircles with centers alternatively at A and B. Starting with center at A of radii 0.5 cm, 1.50 cm, 1.5 cm, 2 cm as shown in figure below. The mentioned figure is here. In this figure, points A and B become the centers of semicircles alternatively, and the radius of the semicircle increases by 0.5 centimeter when the center of the semicircle shifts from A to B and B to A. What is the total length of such a spiral made up of 13 consecutive semicircles? Take pi equal to 22 by 7. Since number of semicircles here is 13, we will take n equal to 13. That means there are 13 numbers in the AP. We know the formula for calculation of circumference of semicircle, that is pi into r. Length of spiral is equal to sum of circumference of 13 semicircles, which means we have to calculate S13. Now the AP is consisting of circumference of all the 13 semicircles calculated by using pi into r. So first semicircle's circumference is pi into 0.5. Next semicircle's circumference is pi into 1, and so on up to 13 semicircles. So now the first term A is equal to pi into 0.5. Second term A2 is equal to pi into 1. If we know A2 and A, we can calculate common difference D. D is A2 minus A. That is pi into 1 minus pi into 0.5, which will become equal to 0.5 pi. Now using Sn equal to n by 2 into the bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into d, n is 13. So we get Sn equal to S13, that is equal to 13 by 2 into the bracket 2 into pi into 0.5 plus 13 minus 1 into pi into 0.5. Simplifying, we get 13 by 2 into the bracket pi plus 12 into pi into 0.5. 12 into 0.5 is 6. So 13 by 2 into the bracket pi plus 6 pi. pi plus 6 pi will become 7 pi. So 13 by 2 into 7 pi. Now we'll substitute for pi equal to 22 by 7 and we'll cancel 7 by 7, and also we will cancel 22 by 2, which gives us 11. So yes, 13 will become 13 into 11, which is equal to 143 centimeters. The total length of spiral is 143 centimeter.